All right. It is freezing. It's cold tonight. Uh, we're gonna do it anyway. Anyway, what's up, folks? I absolutely love it, man. We winning all across the board. Okay. Now that I got my ID, I'm about to take a look at all this other stuff that I already built. It's already built the infrastructure, the whole digital infrastructure. While y'all was sleeping on me. So now I get to look into that. So if it works out, if I can get everything going, we'll be expanding. Yep. Y'all folks are sleeping on me. You understand? They worried about typing. Oh, they worried about typing and we out here making moves. You understand? Priorities, brother. Hey, Trina. How you doing? Oh, man. It is cold. It is super cold. But I'm Batman. So it's okay. All right. All right. Bear with me just a minute here. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of videos and I'll be right back on here. Okay, hold on. All right. We're back. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. All right. So yeah, we got a steady flow with this baby. We enter in flow state. Flow state. Yeah, we're getting there. We're just gonna keep on pressing and pushing. You understand? It's that simple. I'm pushing it. But yeah, um, we just got to keep moving. You know what I mean? What I need right now is outside investors. I need people that want to help me build this. Hold on, real quick. Trina, do you have any ideas, Trina, for expanding? Like any, I don't know, anything that you think you can contribute? I don't know. We got to get everybody involved here. All the fans, like I said, the chat is wide open for you. That's right. Like I said, all these folks, they're going to ask, how did you do it? Yeah, man, I got my ID. Now it's a wrap. I done told you. Now all we got to do is make the money. That's it. And we already on our way. You know, I don't know what they doing on this thing. I saw the check total. They put me at 98 and some change. Ain't no way. I got the numbers. I got the proof. You know what I mean? So whatever they do is what they do. Like I said, all the proof, I have it. So, you know, I win. Good. I already did the math. Like, nah. So I know for a fact, right, that I got over 100. So unless they're just taking time to update it, I don't know. But we'll see what's up. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, you know, all the truth is going to come out no matter what. Like I told you, they always trying to hold me back. They do this every single month. They've done it the entire time. All the truth is going to come out. How all these people, these corporations work together against me, trying to stop me. Like, come on, dude, I did it. Like, you got to be fair, man. You know what I mean? No, I know I did it for a fact. So we'll see what's up. But either way, they put me at 98 and some change as of now. We'll see if it updates more. It probably should. I don't know. See what happens. So it takes a while in their system to get everything allotted and accrued and get it right. So I don't know. We'll have to look tomorrow, probably tomorrow night. And I'll give you all an update then on what's up. But like I said, all the super chats you can send, let's get them. I'm trying to push hard this month. Like, let's do this, bro. Let's not waste time. Let's get busy. It's all about these videos. That's why I'm doing them while I'm talking to you. Hold on. But yeah, I already figured out the whole thing. I figured out where all this is coming from and where it all did. I knew the entire time, brother. That's why y'all don't get, like, I'm real smart about how I move and what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You understand? Everything I'm about is standing up to the establishment, corporate America, and the government. You understand? Like I said, I'm the prophecy. I'm here to change the world and free my people the right way. You understand? Like I said, it is what it is. Everybody know what Batman about. Feel me? But yeah, I know every move y'all made was intentional, right? None of it was a coincidence. And that's why we not letting anybody get away with fake talk or pretending. We already know what's up, homie. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, y'all want to waste your time doing that typing stuff, go ahead. It ain't going to accomplish nothing. See, I was listening to something, it was talking about that. It said how weak individuals do that. Strong people, it's all about where you focus your attention. But the thing they're wrong about is they said there's no such thing as strong or weak people. That's a lie, not at all. There definitely is strong and weak people. And I've always been a strong person. Them folks have always been weak and always been like that. Hold on. Real talk. And I done tried to give them all advice. You know what I mean? Just like you see me try to tell them, all that 8 million times, the right direction to go. People like that, what I've learned, they just never learn. Real talk. Hold up. Yeah, folks like that, they never learn, bro. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's perfectly fine. I spend my time building and progressing. We're out here building nonstop for real. You understand? Like I said, even a day like today where I take it kind of easier, you see, I still got martial arts videos to put up. I still got content. I still got like a surplus. Like I still got everything moving. You understand? Got a little bit of what I needed today. Got my ID. That was the biggest thing. Woo! There we go. Thank you, Trina. Thank you so much. Seriously. Anything like that, please, everybody, chip in, send the super chats. While these folks can't drive, all of them disgruntled and in their feelings. Keep on rubbing it in, baby. This is going to be our best month yet. Real talk, watch. Let's make it our best month yet with God. Because the power of God is real. Everybody, keep sending them super chats. You understand? If it ain't going on this check, it's going on the next one. It's going on a check, though. You feel me? Let's get paid in front of them and show them why I worked this hard. Real talk. That's why I worked so hard to get to this point and build this platform. And I knew it could make money. Oh, it can make money. I'm about to get paid more than all y'all working these jobs. Watch, right in front of you. I told you. Yep, another one can't drive. Told you. They all in their feelings out here. They all work together. And it took everybody and they still couldn't stop me. Still. Mm-hmm. And you got to understand how much power I got, like how powerful I am because of God. Because the power of God, that's why I give all credit and glory to God. You understand? It's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm going into hiding soon. That's what God told me. I believe it too. It all makes sense. I'm going to be the biggest celebrity this world has ever seen. Watch. This is all about me. All this stuff, government shutdown, all this stuff, they just setting the playing field for me when I start getting out on these streets, active on the bat pods and tumblers and the tanks. Watch. God is literally setting the stage. They say the world is a stage, the world is my stage. They setting the stage for me and I'm coming out. And I'm doing the real thing. Ain't no acting. This ain't no movie, homie. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, it's crazy when the world revolves around you and you're not even asking. You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy feeling, right? Can you imagine being in my shoes? That's crazy. Thank you for supporting, Trina, truly. And yeah, I understand. I understand that, you're just trying to, stand up for us and do the right thing. Like, I totally agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that, you know, you got to peep game basically and see what these folks is on. It's not worth your time. So just ignore it. Don't address them. And, it's good. We good. That's how we move forward. You know what I mean? Like, because that's all they do. They want attention. And, they can't stop nothing over here. So they in their feelings. If you just don't pay attention and don't respond, they got nothing. You understand? We already defeated everybody in the streets. We already defeated everybody out here. We already won. So now's the good time, the happy time. Now that's where all the money come in and we enjoy life. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying my beautiful life. I don't know about y'all. You know what I mean? All these other people out here. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, if you're there, Trina, keep commenting, please. Keep talking. But and everybody, I want everybody commenting. But thank you so much, sincerely. And like I said, we just got to keep on pushing. We got to keep on pushing. We got to keep on going. That's it, man. I mean, that's my whole thing. Like, folks want to act like they had some kind of judgment. You remember when them fake authority figures was just talking about recently, talking about, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, I understand you giving your opinion, but it's just the way that y'all talk is funny style. Like, talking about, what do you say? He said, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, and I appreciate it sincerely. Like, I understand that's coming from a good place, but y'all just got to put yourself in my shoes and listen to that from my point of view. Like, listen to that. Like, you giving an opinion, right? And you in whatever position you in. I mean, that's cool. Whatever y'all got going on, what that got to do with me? See what I'm saying? How weird and funny style that is to me from my point of view. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it, right? You just walking around. No, I'm not just walking around. I'm the man that shuts down the cartel's illegal operations. What are you talking about? See, that's the thing. Y'all don't even know what's going on. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. The man is such a genius and moves so quick and so fast. These folks don't even know what's happening. I'm shutting everything down out here. Been shutting it down. Everything. What do you mean? I'm a civilian. Like I said, your opinion's not needed. I'm sorry. It's just not. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can't be, you know, everything like we're not here to make friends. We're here to make money. You understand? We're here to change this country and change this world. So that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine giving your opinion on something that's such a more powerful force and it has jurisdiction above you and is way above you and your pay grade and everything? And I told you, folks thought I was small. See, that's the thing. This year, them games is out the window now. Ain't no more acting like I'm small. I was never small. I've been a big fish in a small pond for this whole time. I outgrew this place a long time ago. Feel me? I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I don't want to listen. You don't want to pay attention. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Trina. Sincerely. Thank you. That means so much. Thank you. Yeah, keep them coming, folks. Like I said, we got to get all the super chats we can. Our goal is, I don't know what they're going to do with this check right now, but I have all the proof. So, like I said, it'll all come out in the future. We're going to win. And like I said, everybody's going to have to pay me a massive settlements from every direction. So it's not our job to worry about what they doing, what the devil always doing, lying, right? Trying to hold me back. Let's worry about what we can and what's in front of us, the task at hand. So the task at hand is what? We just got to keep on pushing. That's the task at hand. The task at hand is let's keep on moving forward, right? And let's worry about this next check. So I need everybody to get together. Super chat, when we do the vertical, send gifts. I need you to spread the word, share the channel, everything. Let's get the word out that we got to get all the fundraising and crowdfunding we can get now. Now I'm done playing. Now I'm not holding back. Y'all want to do this fake crowdfunding with people like Trump. Trump doesn't do anything. He just sits there. He's a puppet, right? And like I said, half the stuff the government do is illegal, almost all of it. So, I mean, like, no, we're going to start crowdfunding. We're going to get everybody involved. And this is all about money because this is an election. It's like Tupac said, it's an election. I'm in the same position, but really in a higher position. I got more power than Tupac and Biggie had, for real, by far, already. And we just starting, bro. Can you imagine? You imagine the level that I'm gonna get to? And I'm a street dude, so they can't do nothing with me. They can't mess with me because not only am I a street dude, but I'm smart, way smarter than everybody. I know everything. I've been studying the Illuminati and Freemasons forever. Okay, I got the tattoo on my forearm because I devoted my life to this. You got to study your enemy to defeat your enemy. I've been defeated these folks. Okay, you got to understand, bro. People want to act like this is a game. This is about strategy. You understand? This is about strategy, and we gonna win. It's just that simple. Feel me? So, like I said, baby, let's keep on pushing. We pushing in. We gonna keep on pushing and let them folks do whatever, man, because ain't nobody making no money. Like I said, this country's entering the greatest depression known to man, and this is why I kept going hard. I told y'all I'm preparing for inflation. I'm making moves. Every word I said is true, and that's what God said. God said, everything you do, he said, you're gonna be proven to be right about every word you ever said. Yeah, drops mic. So what y'all got to say to that? Y'all got something to say now? Exactly. Y'all ain't had nothing to say since the beginning of this. Like I said, folks, they tried to, play games on the internet, step up on the internet on some fake stuff. Like I said, every time we shut everything down, we did. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Feel me? Like I said, ain't no competitions going on. There's no competition, period. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got these folks, where they, in desperation and they sitting there typing nonsense and doing nonsense things like, okay, you go ahead and do that. See if that works. Because like I said, all these tactics worked so well for you in the past. You know what I mean? They ain't never worked. Ever. Feel me? That's my whole thing. These people, they funny as hell, bro. You feel me? Funny as hell. Can you imagine them folks sending people to type over here? You know what I mean? Talking about what I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna look. Like what? What y'all literally are like you got people typing online and then you doing weird stuff out here in reality. Wait, what's the point of that? Is it moving me? Nope. Lion moves for nobody. Like I said, y'all wasting your time, huh? Sitting there talking about, oh, he doing it. He look. Oh, look at where I'm wearing what I want. Are you serious? Can you imagine? Said what? Yeah, I know y'all phased by my presence. Y'all ain't never seen a gangster, and I run everything out here. I don't work with people. I don't have friends. I don't mess with nobody. I do me. Feel me? That's the whole point. And that's why folks got no business talking to me. Feel me? That's what I'm saying, bro. All these folks is jelly out here. Right? Because everything I said is true and y'all nervous. Because you know what Batman really do. You know what I mean? Like I said, Batman is against all the drug activity, against all the crime and corruption. My stand against crime and corruption is real. I stand up to corruption, for real for a living. So to think that you're going to use your little fake system and against me and win, hell no. You serious? Bro, I got most of them on my side. They gonna look at you with the side eye and laugh like, really? That's what you doing? Like we all support Batman and you doing this? Watch. I'm gonna have them people standing up for me. Watch. I bet you anything officials will stand up for me. Real talk. When they find out all this stuff that these folks been doing, all this corrupt stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Trina. So, like I said, it just is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You feel me? Like we're gonna keep on moving forward, and it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Um, Other than that, I'm trying to think. Uh, hmm. Let's see here. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. If I do another stream, Trina, would you be able to come to the next stream? See, we got to get all the sponsors 100%. We got to communicate. We got to start talking to people. Everybody who's donating and supporting, like we want to work with the public. So that's the thing. Like, no, I have to get in communication with everybody. I got to get everything going. Okay, well, what I was asking, I mean, do you have any form of communication, like, I don't know, email, Snapchat, Facebook, anything like that? Facebook would be best. But like, no, I'm going to talk to all my fans. Trust me, Christina knows. She has no problem with it. I'm going to talk to everybody who's actually going to help me with this because we need to get everybody on board the right way. That's the only way that you actually like get people on your side. You know what I mean? Facebook would be the best, to be honest. So I don't know if you have one. I mean, just keep in mind, these folks are weird on here, but they're not my responsibility. But we should have a private chat too. But no, I got to get in touch with everybody, bro. I got to get everybody that wants to support on my side and where we're communicating so we can start building. That's the point of this, to get all the people on my side and build together, not to just have it be random every day. That's the problem with these chats. You know what I mean? Because I want to explain to people what I'm trying to do and build and all that. 100%. You know what I mean? So just like Christina said and told me, she said, I would never get in the way of your money. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're going to be building a modeling agency. You might be interested in that. There's a whole lot of things. That's the thing. Most of the folks on here, they're immature, so they don't understand being in a real energy, and doing real business. Like I said, this is great, man. I mean, if we're getting super chats already and we're just starting, we may just be starting to build this next check, man, we're going to be on point. But yeah, no, I'm not. I don't operate like all these other people. Like I said, I'm going to talk to everybody, communicate, do what I need to do business wise, and get this going and get this flowing and growing. Um, and it's just that simple. But yeah, I don't know if you're able to let me know on that. Like I said, we should have. Oh well, I guess you'd have to be on here. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know if you're able to type any of them on here publicly, but just let me know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all think I'm joking and kidding, and I'm like explaining to y'all like, no, this was all created for a reason. This was all done intentionally. All of it. Even that, all this stuff. This ain't no normal environment, bro. I'm telling you the truth. I figured out the plot that all these people out here had for me. I figured it out. You understand? And now they shook and they scared because they know I figured it out. You understand? Boy, I've been figuring it out. I've been knowing. You know what I mean? Real talk. But yeah, just let me know, Trina, if you can. Maybe I can do another one in a minute, or I don't know, or like a silent live or something, just so we can type in the chat for a minute and talk. But I just need to get everybody on board, man. I need to get whoever can help me at all. I need help because I got to get bicycles. I got to get resources, bro. I'm not going to sit here and not talk. You know what I mean? I got to be able to talk to everyone. I got to be able to communicate and get what I need, So people, this is about making connections now and networking. And it's just what we have to do, period. We have no choice. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get this going. I'm not playing at all this month. I want this month to be our best month, and it's just that simple. So yeah, if you can let me know on that, please do. Um, I want to turn a new leaf. I want to start communicating with all my real fans. That means people who support me. If you don't support me at all, then you're not my fan. If you're not, donating and showing some real support, you're not a fan. But if you are, those are the people I want to talk to. You understand? Because those are the connections I have to make to do this. Like I said, this is like an election. It's like I'm running for president. That's what it is. And it's just crazy because God's really prepared me for this. He really has. But yeah, the martial arts videos are sick. They're crazy. I mean, I'm on another level already, and I'm gonna keep on getting better and better. While these folks don't do nothing, I train. You know what I mean? So I didn't do it today, and it's good for me. So the days that I take off, like I said, I gotta pull muscle and stuff real bad in my ribs, so I gotta take it easy too, and try to relax, and that's what'll help me. But yeah, just let me know. I'll try to do another live in a minute. I don't know if you're able to say anything right now and let me know. I could keep going on this one in a minute. I just got to get like settled in real quick. Take me like 2 seconds. Meow, 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 mix, meow, meow, mix. But yeah, we winning, baby. I know they all mad. We winning. We winning all across the map. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do that too. I got to try to. The thing is, I still don't have like a phone charger that works. That's the hard part. So, but I got pretty decent battery right now. How much? Oh man, that battery's going out quick. That's not good either. I need a new phone. But nonetheless, I'm getting everything going. Like I said, we just got another super chat, folks. I know y'all in your feelings, and that's it. Like I said, yeah, we gonna build a modeling agency. We building up the clothing line. We building everything. So I have to talk to everybody, and that's what I told y'all. I told y'all like, no, I want everyone involved, right? And I want a whole lot of women involved because sorry, but that's where the money's at. You understand? I already know that's where the money's at, and I ain't talking about just in one aspect. I'm talking about in every aspect. You know what I mean? So like I said, no, I'm a businessman and I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So like I said, I just want everybody who want to work together, and that's it. But I appreciate it, Trina. Sincerely, thank you. Um, and like I said, let's just stay consistent and keep on pushing forward and keep on moving. Like I'm trying to move quick, bro, because like I said, this time I'm not playing this month. This month I'm trying to get my money. You understand? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I just got that little notification for some digital stuff they're doing. All that stuff is coming from the government, bro. Y'all better wake up, man. That's what I'm saying. All these legal organizations, all of them come from the government. I don't care what you say. 100%. Y'all better wake up. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna probably get off here for now. What I'll do is I'll probably start another one maybe, and I can do like just a silent stream maybe. I don't even know about that though, but I don't know. Just let me know. Let me know when you're on here. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate it, and like I said, I just want to make sure that I'm communicating and talking with everybody on here that I can, and everybody in reality. Like I said, I'm trying to get like funding, like the real funding and financing. I need money to do this and put this together. You know what I mean? The devil has gotten in the way of my plans and every little thing I'm doing. They tried to throw everything they can at me and hold me back with all the illegal activity. It's all going to come out in the federal lawsuit. Like I said, yeah, everything y'all have done is illegal. And that's talking about the organizations, the corrupt departments, the corrupt agencies, all of you. All y'all broke the law. And it's all going to come out in in Supreme Court in my federal lawsuit. hmm A lot of folks going to lose their jobs and go to prison. It's guaranteed. So, like I said, the lesson learned here is don't do illegal activity. Just because you're in a position and you have a system, right? Y'all are like Cash Patel. Y'all think you can do whatever you want. Cash Patel is a joke. Donald Trump is a joke. Stop it. Real talk. Y'all need to stop it, bro. Y'all don't have any authority, right? I have more authority and more power in this country and world than your president ever can. That's a fact. And I'm the president of the streets. And like I said, this is an election. You understand? Because I'm smart, and I know what I'm doing. So yeah, like I said, let them folks do what they do, baby. I got new boots. I got my ID now. Like I said, I had all put all this stuff together. I had just gotten two new bikes. Just got to get the tires fixed when I can somehow. I'm gonna talk to all my homeboys. Like I'm trying to make friends, real friends, and build a circle and make connections. We got to build a business network. That's how you do business. You don't do business by yourself all the time. You do business by building a network. When these people do campaigns, I've helped with campaigns. I helped in Mesquite when we was doing all that, and it was tough too. It wasn't easy because you get different outlooks and different people the way they view things. So yeah, this is like the same thing, like campaigning. You know what I mean? I might run for office. You don't know. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got to get talking to everybody and get this show on the road and build a team that wants to really do this and help, and it doesn't mean that you got to have all the money in the world or donate me a whole bunch or anything like that. It just means that people want to really support, but it's generally going to be the people who have donated, so that I know, okay, they really on my side and they trying to see me win. You understand? So I'll see what I could do if I can turn on like maybe a silent live stream to give y'all a minute to talk and let me know. I could do that maybe in a minute. Other than that, we'll see what's up, because like I said, my charger isn't wanting to work. That's the problem, and I don't want to be just wasting more battery than I have to for now. But like I said, we'll get it all figured out. You know what I mean? So I love you, Christina, more than anything. You're everything to me. And like I said, man, God is amazing, bro. Hold on. God is truly amazing. You know what I mean? So we just gonna keep on pushing. You feel me? Let me see here, because they're not saying anything right now. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off of here. I think for right now, and yeah, man, we just got to keep building, bro. My whole point is just this month, let's go as hard as we can. Let's get all the money we can, bro. You feel me? Let's not wait. Let's not take our time, because they trying to hold me back. So let's just get on it early. And that's what I'm saying. If people super chat, if y'all send, okay, what I was asking you, do you have like Facebook, email, Snapchat, anything like that? Anything to communicate? That's what I was explaining. Like I got to get where I'm talking in touch with everybody on here who supports me. It's that simple. Just like they do. They all have their little Discord servers behind the scenes and stuff. Like, no, we have to talk business. You understand? Like I said, I want people to be able to communicate with me that are on my side. So I don't know if you have one of those. If you can let me know real quick before I hop off here, would help a lot. You can hear me, right? Do you have any of those at all? Snapchat, Facebook, anything like that. Preferably Facebook would be best. Like I said, these other folks on here, they're not my responsibility, man. You feel me? But you know what I mean? Okay. Can you answer my question, please, real quick? Here, now my thing is messing up again on this end. Hold on, real quick. Do, 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 do. All right. Did you hear me? If you can let me know that, do you have any of those? Snapchat, Facebook, email, I don't know. Some form of communication. Because, like I said, we got to get all this moving, bro. You know what I mean? But, like I said, thank you so much. And that's all I'm saying, bro. We just got to get everybody who supports me. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Email works. Let me see. If you want, do you want me to put out a link so you can hop on here and then maybe you can put it in the private chat? Would that be a little better? But the thing is, I think they see that too, so I don't know. I mean, is that okay, or do you want to just put the email or what? Like, I can delete it real quick. I can just get it on here where I have it and delete the comment real quick if you want me to do that. But yeah, it would help. Yeah, but yeah, that works. Definitely works for now. But yeah, like I said, we gonna get it all figured out, and it's that simple. But yeah, if you comment it, I can get it real quick, like in a couple of seconds, and delete the comment. That's no problem. Yeah, that works. We just kind of need to do it now because I'm trying to hop off here. Yeah, I didn't see it. You want to try to maybe spell it separately or something? Maybe they're blocking. Oh yeah, they might be blocking it on there or something. I don't know. Maybe if you spell it separate. I don't know how it works. Like, put space between the letters. Or like I say, here's a link. Hold on. Give you the link too. So if you want, you can click that and come on here real quick. And then you can send it through the private chat. Might be better. Just tell me what's better for you. But I'll wait a minute and see if you can do that because it's important. So like I said, we need anybody who supports me. That's who I'm trying to talk to. You'll get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. You see these folks seething. They're seething. They don't like seeing you do business. You feel me? If y'all haven't noticed, if you click that link and come on real quick, you'll see there's a thing called a private chat, and you can leave it right there as well. Okay. So you're in here. Don't worry about them. All right. And then you see, yeah, private chat. All right. I ain't worried about that, brother. Yeah, that's funny. She don't put up with y'all at all. I'm only going to wait a little bit here. So, so is that you typing in the private chat, Trina? Let me know. Yeah, I told you they super concerned, right? Because we got people who actually support us. See what I'm saying? Are you there, Trina? It's no problem for me. Again, are you in the private chat? It's in the regular chat. I don't have access to that if it didn't send. Here, hold on. I can go try to look real quick. Hold on. Yeah, again, I don't have time right now. The link works perfectly fine. So again, here it is. You can hear that the link works perfectly fine. So again, link works perfectly fine. You did not leave an email in any of the messages because I just looked. I looked at all messages. I looked at absolutely everything. All right. Well, like I said, I can't wait forever. So I mean, it's not a hard thing. It's not difficult. So again, would you like to send it or what are we doing? You can separate the letters. It's simple. That's what I'm saying. These folks, they be wasting time with absolutely, no point to what they're saying and doing. It's not that serious. You see, I'm perfectly calm. For what purpose? Let me go ahead. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna have every show on autopilot. Every time we come on here, we're gonna make our money. And that's it, man. We're gonna stay networking. We're gonna stay, that's the whole reason. Like we have to screen and figure out who's who and what they on. You know what I mean? So, I don't get it. You sent a $2 super chat, but a basic thing is difficult. I don't need to email you for support, brother. So there you go. Okay. If you support me, you would have been paying me. Again, this stuff has no effect on me. Let's keep moving. So again, I told you I need to get off of here about now like 10 minutes ago. So again, what's going on? Okay. Well, I don't have time. So, like I said, we're going to continue to move forward. And like I said, we will easily, figure out who supports us. And that's it. We're going to network and we're going to communicate with everybody. And it's just that simple. You know what I mean? I mean, that's fine, but it's very simple to just separate the letters. So, I mean, I can't wait. Do you have time to do that or are you going to send it or no? Yes or no? It's that simple. Give me a minute. The link works fine. Everything on here works perfect. Okay, I think that's her. So again, can you just go ahead and send it? That way I can grab it and I can go ahead and get off here. This is difficult. So either way, like I said, they sent a super chat, so they do support me. Anybody who's super chatting is showing support, correct? See, these folks, they use the same game over and over, and they think that it's accomplishing something, but it's doing nothing. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. So, like I said, that's fine. We don't need to communicate, and I'll continue pushing forward. Like I said, I just want to make sure that I talk to the people who are supporting me, and that's it. I mean, the train doesn't slow down for nobody. Yeah, it's working perfectly fine. Okay, no problem. I don't know what the purpose is. Okay, let me get that. Cool. Like I said, these folks don't do a thing but help me. So, I mean, why are you super chatting, if you're not able to just answer a direct question? I don't understand what the point of that is. It's very easy to just stay calm and continue moving forward. So, your words are not matching up with your actions. This is business. I'm going to conduct business here and run my business regardless. All of that stuff, pointless. Like I said, okay, I got to go. I'll talk to y'all in a minute, like I said, and let's see here. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, like we all know. Like I said, I don't have time. I mean, you can go ahead and send it. Like, separate the letters, type it. Why are you having me need to answer you? Like, I'm about to get off of here. This was a good show. I want to keep it a good show. So come on. Like, dude, I should have been off of here 20 minutes ago. Like, if you're answering, why is there just silence? It don't make no sense. So, like I said, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all have to understand, like, nah, like we gonna keep on winning, bro. We gonna keep on doing what we do, and it's just that simple. You understand? Of course, I'm right here. Can you go ahead and send it? Okay. I mean, takes 30 minutes to just do one basic thing. Seriously? Again, this was a good show. I'm waiting. Nah, bro, you separate the letters within one comment, bro. Come on. Like, what is this person talking about, bro? You don't know how to separate the letters within the same comment? Just separate the letters in one comment like this. Like that. One comment, not 20 comments. Again, I need to go. So it's not this difficult. Like that in one comment. Can you please type it, please? I don't understand. So you couldn't just type that in one comment? Who is that? Is that supposed to be you or what? So you separated the letters in one comment, but it's not showing up somehow? That's crazy to me. Let's see. Okay. So how you got four R's? Here, I'm gonna retype it. That's four R's, right? Four R's. That's crazy. Four R's at gmail.com, correct? I think I got it. Okay. Um, and that's it. All right, cool. That worked. So yeah, like I said, you see these folks, you see the desperation, right? You see what they're doing. I have it all documented. Every time I'll get it documented and recorded, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm sitting here and I'm trying to have just a nice basic conversation with someone, and then they start doing what they're doing. There's like 800 accounts hopping on and off, like yeah, all that stuff. No. So like I said, all the facts, all the truth will come out in court. I'm gonna continue to remain calm. I'm gonna continue to run my business. They have no power over anything, and that's it. I run the world. You understand? Hold up, real quick. So, like I said, it's all easy wins all across the board. Who is that on camera that's sitting there talking to someone else? What is the purpose? I love how they look around as if they're accomplishing something, but you're accomplishing nothing. What is the purpose? Hmm. Odd. All right. So, like I said, this is a professional business. Everybody that comes here will respect this business. It's very simple, and that's about it. So, like I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need to explain anything. We all know what it is. That's fine. Like I said, I continue to win. I rule the world, and Batman is like amazing. Everything I do is absolutely amazing. So, like I said, with these folks, you understand? They show how they feel. Like I said, you can tell that everything, right, has come from them and the way that they feel. And like I said, that's why we reject all of that. That's exactly why. I told you all of it. Crime and corruption. I got it. I got it. I'll send you one in a minute. Yeah. You see, you helping me right now. You showing me how you feel. I love that, man. You know what I mean? Stay in your feelings, bro. I already got it. I just told you that. What are you talking about? Like I said, I'm about to hop off here, man. And like I said, let's make sure that every show is crystal clear, clean. Let's keep it clean. You feel me? Let's make sure we have a smooth process every show. You understand? People don't have power over nothing I'm doing over here. I do. Okay. Yeah, I already got it. And I decide the rules here and how everything work on my ship with everything. Just like over here in reality, I run this and I tell people how it go. Feel me? So like I said, what is the purpose? If folks want to waste their time, cool, go ahead. No problem. The typing and stuff doesn't do anything for me. You understand? You do realize that you're not getting on this show, right? You know I'm talking to you, right? The one sitting there with the long hair that keeps on talking to somebody on camera. Why do they act like they're not hearing me, but you're here and it's that important to you? You're typing in the private chat. First of all, I would need to know like a something to be able to let you on this show. I don't know who you are. And you're not even acknowledging because you're not looking at the camera. You keep looking at someone else, but I'm clearly talking to you. You're the only one on camera. Yes, you. The one with your eye on camera. Yes. Like I said, it's a good try. You understand? It's a good try, and it's very simple. It was a good try. It was a good effort, folks. I'm glad that you feel that way about my success. I absolutely love that. But see, again, you have never accomplished anything, and you cannot stop what God's will is. You understand? Thank you for letting me know that, Trina. That's not her in the private chat. See? So see, we have supporters, and then these folks they get upset because I have supporters, so they are in a group, right? And what they're doing is obvious. It's obvious that it's criminal. It's obvious that it's illegal. So these folks out here can't tell me they do their job because it's gone on for almost 2 decades. And this is my business, so I don't have any way that I need to continue to speak on it or talk about it. This is my business. We're going to have a professional environment here. Not everything that's said needs to be responded to. These folks have no way to move me. It's desperation. I love it. All y'all telling me is how powerful I am. Thank you. Trina, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for, listening and cooperating. I appreciate it. And yeah, these people, they get in their feelings every time I get support. Like I said, I'm building a modeling agency. There's going to be a lot of women I talk to. There's going to be a lot of dudes. There's going to be a lot of people I talk to, period. And we're going to be networking on here. So clearly it means something to you, right? I think that's, oh no, nope. Yeah, clearly it means something to you if you feel that way. And she just said that's not her in the private chat. So good try. That was a good try. You see how they don't have anything better to do. They have nothing but time on their hands. And as if you would be able to come to my business and cause any kind of confusion. And why would that be your goal? Is that really something to be proud of? Not at all. You understand? Like I said, Sears is hiring. I don't get in that energy because that's not the way I talk. I'm a mature adult. However you feel, that's perfectly fine. I'm not immature. You understand? I'm doing great and I'm building, so I know that you folks is in your feelings. You understand? I already know. So it is what it is. Feel me? All right. So like I said, that's the thing. I think it's so funny how they're on here and they're just typing and they're acting like there's an energy that's not there, but it's clearly not there. Like I said, I don't need to explain anything to you. This is business. You understand? I don't know why y'all just keep typing in a private chat. It's not a conversation, brother. I don't know what the purpose is, but like I said, clearly you're trying to keep me on here for some odd reason. I don't understand why. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. And like I said, every show will be smooth, clean, and we're just gonna continue to win all across the board, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep them in their feelings, and that's it. It's very easy and very simple. You understand? So it is what it is. I'm not worried about a private chat, brother. I already got what I need. So it is what it is. Feel me? All right. So I'll talk to you in a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna hop off here, and that's it, man. I told you these folks and their feelings because I got a full scale business and they can't make a dime. I told you, none of them. They ain't making no money. None of them. They just sit around all day and worry about me. This is what the corrupt and all these folks did for the past 20 years. hmm And guess what? I'm guaranteed to win my federal lawsuit, guaranteed. And everybody's gonna have to pay me massive settlements. All you're doing is giving me evidence. What is the purpose of that? You understand? Like, what? And like, I'm gonna take time to document all this. Like, I already got the documentation. So again, why is it that serious? You know what I mean? Isn't there better ways to be? You know what I mean? Like, truly, isn't there much better ways to be? So, like I said, it just means that I got them triggered and pressed. That's all it means. And then it's so funny because like they keep doing the same thing, but God's gonna bless me more because of it. Brother, I got my ID already. Shows on the road, baby. I already got a little bit of pocket change, like I told you. I'm already moving. You know, understand? Like it's funny how every time y'all speak in a light that doesn't exist. What's the purpose of that? I'm here perfectly calm. I'm strong as hell. Nothing you say exists. I'm good. We don't acknowledge things that are fake talk, as I told you. So again, this is a professional show and a professional stream. What's up? Come on, bro. Get some game, man. You understand? I'm not in that energy, brother. This is all professional. So, like I said over here, I'm a grown man. Like I said, I'm the real Batman, the real Bruce Wayne, and everybody respect me and everybody knows what it is. Like I said, what's up? Folks ain't saying nothing in front of me. Nobody. Because the whole world know what it is. And y'all know who run the streets and y'all know who the tough guy. You understand? If you have anything to say, I'm not hearing it. What's up? I'm right here, bro. Exactly. Mic drop. Thank you. Exactly. Right. They think that they on something and that stuff is crazy and they don't get all it does is just so it just shows insecurity and weakness. I'm a grown man, bro. What? Oh, you type something? You got 800 accounts to type stuff? So what? What's the point of that? All you did was type. Just like y'all said all these other times, oh, you did this and that. Y'all ain't do nothing. You just typed. You typed and ended up helping me. You have no way to affect anything. That's why you're on here. You feel me? Like I said, that's what the internet is made for people like that to do stuff like that. Like, do what you do. We over here good though. We just got a super chat. Trina, by the way, drop another super chat whenever you can. That's what's going to get them in their feelings more. You feel me? You understand? If you want to do it right now, cool. But I'm about to hop off here. All right. So, like I said, I thought it was a great show. I truly enjoyed it, and I'm having a great night, man. I'm happy and I'm in a good mood, and we're gonna keep on moving and keep on making it do what it do, baby. I'm doing my thizzle. You understand? Yeah. All these people jelly and they think people care. Well, then how come I keep on making money right in front of you? Huh? How come y'all ain't stopping nothing? That's all I'm saying. You as well. Can you go ahead and check your email? I'll send you an email in just a minute. Is that cool? So yeah, can you imagine like they got all this stuff staged and fake stuff and all this, and then they act like it keeps me from moving, but yet I'm talking and communicating with all my fans. Why would I not move because of some? I'm not afraid of what people think or what people do. First of all, I don't need anyone. Second of all, I've already talked to Christina about everything. Everything is clear to go. I'm building a modeling agency, bro. I'm gonna be talking to all sorts of women. So why do y'all try to bring an energy? How are you gonna bring an energy to my show that's not there? You got to make sense, man. So, like I said, man, these folks is triggered and pressed. Cool. You understand? It's desperation, bro. You understand? Because I'm succeeding, that means I'm doing something right. So you just show me the truth. Really got y'all. You understand? So that's it, man. Like I said, all that talk is cheap, bro. But I make money. So I know that y'all get in your feelings like that, right? And you trying to stop something because you see what it is, my blessings. Yeah, that's agents of the devil, baby. Listen, I was made in chaos. I am the chaos. You understand? Y'all don't know anything about me. So, like I said, like we won't keep on winning. I mean, you can say and type anything. If it doesn't exist, what's the purpose? Feel me? You want to talk reality? How I'm winning? How all y'all in your feelings? Exactly. So I'll talk to you in a minute. Like I said, bro, I'm happy every day, man. Just because them folks type it, don't do nothing with me. I'm in a good mood still. I'm great, man. I'm celebrating right now. Real talk. So that's when they really get in their feelings because they just tried so hard to move me emotionally, and you have no control. You don't even have control over yourself, much less me. So what's up? Yeah, like I said, that's what it's all about. That's why they use all these fake, the corrupt everything, all that corrupt stuff. They use that because they want control. What control? That's an illusion. That's delusion. Y'all don't have control, period. None of you. None of you. Not you, not them. All y'all, what you do is you make no money and you work little rinky dink jobs nobody cares about. And the truth is that we look at you that way. Like we always know we're better and above you. Seriously. We're going to always be above you. You know what I mean? That's reality. So, like I said, that's the difference between folks that are on the internet and people who are in reality out here and talking, in person. Because we all know what it is. We don't take none of these folks serious. Are you serious? They a joke, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. They a joke. So yeah, like I said. So how about now? How you like me now? And see, and now I got them in their feelings. You understand? Like I said, you don't have an answer for a righteous mind. You don't have an answer for a strong dude. And you're helping me to get paid more right now. Now I'm going to get blessed and get paid more. All right. So, like I said, I'll email in a minute, and that's about it. You know what I mean? All these other folks, like I said, stay mad, stay broke while we stacking this paper. Easy. We got another super chat. Can Rob Rack do it? Nope. Oh, they mad. All right. We'll be back in a minute. Oh, I love it.